Sunny day today.
Now to a woman who has never been accused of having her finger on the polls. Here is MSNBC anchor Julia Reid.
What are you doing? Playing a game?
First line is, my name is Claude. So just repeat after me. Je m'appelle Claude.
Je découpe plow.
It's not quite what I'm saying.
Sounds exactly the same to me.
All right, let's just try it again.
Okay.
Really listen.
Got it.
Je m'appelle Claude.
Je te floop flee.
Let's try it one syllable at a time. Je
Je
m'appelle.
m'appelle.
Great. Okay, faster. Je m'appelle.
m'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
Me poo-poo.
You're not speaking French! It's too hard. I can't teach you.
What are you doing?
I have to go before I put your head through a wall.
Don't go, I need you. My audition is tomorrow. Je bleu blah. Mais la pie.
Hello everybody, you are watching the 80s and 90s Retro Collector. Make sure you subscribe. Whoa!
That's my favourite.
Classic,
yeah,
classic.
that was Shawn Michaels' one, wasn't it? And Rose of Ramon. Oh, you got another one in there. Mikey, yeah. Oh, you just need the two.
No, I think I have got the Donatello track. That's what I'm talking about.
You got them at your own.
No.
Right, that is wicked.
And also, I've only been this house a few years, so obviously I've been doing this.
What we stopped here for? What's the matter with that space over there?
It's too tight.
Too tight? You can land a jumbo.
It's me, Brawling Badger, star of Ballamore, Drained and Essex FBI Investigates, and you are watching the 80s and 90s Retro Collector. Have fun and don't forget
maybe that's your job. You've got one job there. Integrity to do that. He has too much respect for the legal process.
Major commitment from letting the world know that he will not wipe away the decision of 12 of his son's peers. One side.
'80s and '90s Retro Collector. Not just a channel about action figures, but a channel where action figures.
Hello, it's me, Brawling Badger, star of Ballamorn, Drained and Essex FBI Investigates, and you are watching the 80s and 90s Retro Collector. Have fun, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and enjoy the video.
How we doing, guys? Another beautiful day. Sunny's out, makes you feel amazing. We are heading to the Space Bridge in New Milton. Wanted to go for a while. Been told it's really cool. There's some cool stuff in there that I just cannot wait to see. So yeah, beautiful sunny day. Can't think of anything I'd rather be doing than going vintage toy hunting. So off we go.
smelly pirate hooker.
You look like a blueberry.
Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
Well, you have bad hair.
What did you say?
I said, your hair looks stupid.
Hello, is Homer there?
Homer who?
Homer sexual.
Wait 1 second, let me check. Homosexual? Come on, one of you guys has gotta be homosexual.
Right, so son, that's the actual tape that goes with it that he's probably got, so.
Yeah, 440.
440, right, okie doke. I'm gonna see if you've got anything else for 60. Round it off. Alright.
You're all right.
I'd love that Toys R Us sign. What we got here? We're going to go for that or the wrestling buddy, but like yesterday when I went to back to the retro, it was a decision between the Warrior set and the wrestling buddy, and I just love the wrestling buddies. I mean, this is all right, but I can't say I'm that bothered about that, whereas the wrestling buddies I really like. If it was just that in here though, I may have got that.
No worries. Take care, mate.
Right. I remember getting this in 1989 at Burger King for when I saw the film. I've been after one of these. I almost got one on eBay recently. Yeah. Jake the Snake. And boom! £30 discount, very good. It's nice when they show a bit of appreciation when you go in and buy quite a lot off of them. And I've also taken some of his flyers and I'll put them down at the May the 11th Comic Con at the Brentwood Centre, which I'll be attending. He's a nice guy, and I like supporting people in this game because we're all passionate about the same thing, you know. But yeah, nice area. Nice fella, and very happy with what I got there. Galoobs are not easy to find. I don't see many of them. And I got the Flying Brian, and then I'm like, hang on, I can't leave the flare. So, boom. Sway Road. They're like, turn left onto Sway Road. Okay. Right, 1 mile away from Sway. Boom. 1 mile away from Sway apparently, and we're in Sway Road. Sway is in Sway Road.
Head west on Sway Road, B3055 towards Crabswood Lane. Continue on Sway Road for 3/4 of a mile.
Do you know who I am?
No, I can't say that I do.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Really?
People know me.
I'm here tonight. Right, you gotta... Oh, baby, baby.
Hello everybody, you are watching the 80s and 90s Retro Collector. Make sure you subscribe. Wow.
Hello, it's me, Brawling Badger, star of Ballamorn, Drained and Essex FBI Investigates, and you are watching the 80s and 90s
Figures.
What a lovely therapeutic place this is. From retro toys to horses. So I was brought up with horses. I had 2 ponies. My granddad bred horses. At one point he had 63. So I was brought up with horses, riding horses, always around horses. Been a lovely sunny day today. That was a lovely shop, lovely guy in the shop. Really pleased with the outcome. Some stuff in there I was after, like WCW Galoobs. Just don't see them that often, on card anyway. So getting Ric Flair and Flying Brian Pillman, so happy about that. And the Sting wrestling buddy, and of course Jake. Now this is what I call relaxing, just having a little stroll through here before getting back on the motorway for 146 miles. Very, very relaxing and therapeutic and good for your mindset, you know. This is a lovely place. I'll have a little wander around here, gather my thoughts as such, and then get back. Go out for a bite to eat this evening. Boom. Hello, mate.
You're watching the 80s and 90s Retro Collector. Come on!
So, Jasper, what's your thoughts on this one? Eat the microphone. That's what I thought. No, it's not an ice cream, son. Cut!
Series 1, 1990, yeah. You don't. What's he up for, mate?
300
Okay. So that's the best one. Got him. They all, yeah. I've got both of them ones. He was my favourite. Warrior was my favourite wrestler as a youngster, but then when I got teenager, the Hill Shawn Michaels from the Rockers. Yeah, I liked him, man.
I used to like Blue Blazer and Coco Beware.
Blue Blazer, Owen Hart.
Yeah, and obviously the Warrior.
Oh, who didn't like Savage, bro? Savage was the man, wasn't he? Didn't last, they don't last long though. Mate. 54 Warrior and 55, I think, Savage when he had a fatal heart attack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all the steroids, mate, isn't it?
See Ric Flair have that heart attack when he started going on one
in his last match, mate. Yeah, mate, in his last match.
Elbow dropping nothing, and then he got out and they thought he was acting, he was actually out.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know, and he still wants another match. They won't let it. I know, mate. I really gutted he pulled out of the love of wrestling. I went all the way to Manchester. I'm like, he's the one I want to meet the most. Pulled out, and couldn't get anywhere near Sting because of the queues. But I met some other ones that were nice. It was well worth going to. That's right. They did WCW one. Yeah, I know about that. It's nice, that Warrior. Yeah, it's impressive. The Warrior set at the bottom, but it ain't as impressive as that wrestling buddy, is it? Nah.
I like the colours on that. It really pops, doesn't it?
It does pop.
The wrestling belt I had was like that. Loved it.
Yeah.
Never seen one in the condition the one I had.
What is your ass, Jeffrey? Nice. Okay. With the Savage, what's the best price you'd take on him, mate? You said 4, didn't you? 350. As you got an hangover, I think I might be able to win you over. You got the you got too much cool stuff. That's lovely, you know. Yeah, microphone.
I can chuck that. I can do a deal with that.
How much?
Yeah,
4 for that, isn't it? Yeah.
See them and that.
Okay. Yeah. Go on, I'll do that. 400 for that and that. Why not? 2 things. I've got Savage, but I want the box more than the. Look at that.
He's cool on his own, even with that.
He is, man. So I got him loose, but I've not seen one in a box this, especially with a tape on the back.
Yeah, I know. So you lose one.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I'll get rid of that one.
And then keep that one.
Nice ring there. What's the loose, the loose Macho King with a sceptre and crown? It has got a wasset, but he's standing on it and it's upside down.
Oh, that's not a price for him. I think that price on there is like that was the same one, tenner.
Right. Right. What is he out of curiosity? I don't normally like them loose, but
I've got him at 60.
60. Fair, very fair. I think these are in very good condition. Jylent Gonzalez. Some of these are gradable quality. That Macho King is. If that was graded, it'd be worth about 4, wouldn't it? I'd get him graded if I were you.
You never see him with his face like that. It's always faded like them.
He's right. He is. Yeah. And normally with the jumper Warriors, the noses go on them. So when you see them with...
yeah, the Series 2 one.
That's right, the Series 2 and also... no, not the Series 2. Well, the Series 2 nose goes, but Series 1, the jumper Warrior, the nose goes. And the Coco, it's hard to get the Frankie with him, the bird.
He sold that.
Right, he sold that on its own. Right. Yeah. just picked up the graded one. I was really happy with that deal.
I like that one.
Yeah, man. That's the jumper there. Yeah. Even his nose is alright. Bam Bam Bigelow. Don't see many of him loose. To be honest, I've not seen him anywhere.
I've got two of them. One's in lovely condition and the other one's a bit worn.
Yeah. What's the black suit DiBiase with the belt loose?
30.
30. Yeah, okay. So where are we at now? 4. Bam, bam, bam. I'll take him as well, please, with the belt, the black DiBiase.
Have you seen that one? He's better.
I've got him. I picked him up at a Retro Hunter, carded, 150. I was, yeah. He's big. He's bigger, isn't he? They did that one and made him bigger than the other two. But yeah, I'll take that DiBiase because
I've got the green one.
no, the black, mate. I've got the green. Sorry, I've been awkward there. Got the one right at the front, didn't I? And there's your Owen Hart back.
Yeah, he's nice.
And in the belt as well. So the
belt's worth
yeah. Got a belt at a toy fair at Christmas for 20 or so. But I just love that figure, man.
I've sold before a Undertaker Blackbeard. I'm pretty sure selling it.
Yeah.
It was that one. I sold it for about 15 quid.
Oh no, the Blackbeard one. That's worth. Oh my goodness. That's big money.
Yeah,
you sold it for 15 quid.
I'm pretty sure. I was talking to my mate earlier. My brain's been going, and I'm thinking I have one of them. I know I did.
Yeah.
And I've sold it for the same price as what they're worth.
Got ya.
Just checking there's not another Ted DiBiase in here, black one that we can compare it with. See
Okay.
which one's better.
Yeah.
And take.
Yeah.
He looks quite clean though, to be fair.
Yeah. Is there? Yeah. I don't suppose you've got another belt without the marks on. I could put on him instead of that one. Is that all right?
Compare it with that one.
Yeah. Because
there you go. There's another one there.
yeah. If I can swap them over, that'd be great. Thanks, mate.
Hi everybody, Phil Carew here, host of the Phil Carew Show. I'm currently hosting 80s and 90s Retro Collector. Enjoy the show, everybody.
You're watching the 80s and 90s Retro Collector. Come on!
Hello everybody, you are watching the 80s and 90s Retro Collector. Make sure you subscribe. Whoa! Hello everybody, you are watching the 80s and 90s Retro Collector. Make sure you subscribe. Whoa!
I did speak to him, tell him a couple of weeks ago and about some wrestling stuff, and he said if I'm popping in here to pop by.
Yeah, he's only going forward from there, so we can come up and move up there. Oh, yeah. Lace up hard shoes. Yes. You thought the Hulk Hogan that I got on the LJM was bad, son. Have a look at this Hulk Hogan, mate, even worse. I actually like the LJM one. That's a cool one, look at that. My name's Lee, mate. Yeah. Did you say he's open to 6? No, it's up to R5. But
Okay.
he's at home, but he's not far from there. And he can come over and meet
Okay. Well, I'm leaving here in about 15, so I'll head straight there. Yeah, great. Thank you very much for that.
If you've got after that weight,
No, mate, no. I spoke to, he probably speaks to a lot of people, but I spoke to him about some wrestling stuff and he said he's getting some new stuff in, and then I saw that on Instagram and I commented he got a Macho Man wrestling buddy, and he went, if you come down to see, I told him I'm going to see you. He said, well, if you're there, pop in.
he remembers you.
Yeah, that's it. I thought he might do, yeah.
Yeah, I would, yeah. He's going to pop in after you've been
I just got bored of watching,
Take him out, bye.
I say, just I love watching all you guys on YouTube, and it's like, yeah, I actually want to come and have a look and film some memories myself. And my brother will be down next. I'll send him this film, and he'll go, I'm coming down. Oh, I see that. Why didn't you ring me? Because you could have picked it up. You know, this is a cool shop, man. You couldn't fit any more in here.
Do you know what? It comes and it goes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you obviously ain't been on the roof today, did you? Where's that shop in Hayley? On the seafront. On the seafront. No, we're two places, right at the far end.
The thing you used to have a shop there, didn't he? He passed away now. Yeah, they got me on the phone. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, it's got it. It's got it, mate. It looks, it's all the original. I think he had a shop there.
Well, when you all that, that's the 80s. And see that wall there, right? Probably not too cracked now, yeah? But I went back, and when there's that camera, and then all goes wrong, there's this coat pulled up, falling golden, and I saw it. I put it all on, and it's done, really my stuff, and I'm doing it on my own, but all on, all rolled off when you're like that. And I was like, it's cleaning up everything.
All right, mate. So we've swapped the belts over because things like that really bug me. But this guy's very reasonable, you know. Swap them over, no problem whatsoever. And I'm also going to go and get you a battery with your for your stuff. I mean, and just left us here with it all. Picked this guy up out the Retro Hunter for 75 last year. Yeah, I've wanted one of these for a while. I mean, this was up for 4 and got this 50, so he's doing them for 4. 30 quid for him with a belt. I mean, that's 20 quid for belt and learn. So he's very, very fair, this chap. Get down and check it out, guys. And some of these are, I mean, this Macho King here could be graded. Look at that, 60 quid. I'm going to wait though, because I want him on card, preferably a graded one. So I'm going to wait on that. And I wanted a DiBiase black suit, but originally on card, but you know, I'm happy with that. But with the Macho King, instead of just paying 60 for that, I'd rather go the extra haul and get one carded Berserker with the top on. Quite normally, I mean, I've got one that I picked up from the London Toy Fair without the top, and yeah, looks better with the top. And again, Papa Shango there when they got the accessories with them, and old LJN Jimmy Hart, LJN Junkyard Dog, Coco, who we've just bought. That's a foreign carded one, and it's probably not much off of what I gave for my English graded one, but yeah, lovely job. Got a battery? Lovely. Cheers for that. Let's get something to pop in there. Yeah, I was thinking, hang on, I like both of them, but as much as I like that there, these wrestling bugs and nostalgia, yeah, Mighty Max. No, I mean, that's from like 1980s. Is that 85, 86? It's I mean, I saw one of them once at a boot sale, believe it or not, but it had all badly worn. It wouldn't have taken a battery. You couldn't. Nice for a showpiece for your display, but the fact that to be honest, I didn't expect that one to be working all that. But you know,
it did work, and I took the battery out. It went flat really quick.
Got ya. I can't remember. Can you?
Let's
How
have a
they
look.
go in?
Let's have a look.
Oh no, the plus and minuses on the bottom actually.
So yeah, let's just see that one.
One's minus, that's plus. So
Yeah,
it should go in
so
there.
we should, you're like there.
There you go.
There we go, my man.
And then press the old